Christmas is over, the new year is upon us, and that means in just a few short weeks down here in the Southern Hemisphere, uni starts again. So I want to talk about self-care for students, more specifically the uni students. Hi everyone, I'm Sam and welcome to my channel, where I'm dedicated to helping you build an awesome life one day at a time through self-care. If you're interested in making your life awesome, hit the subscribe button. Uni is a time of self-discovery, of self-directed learning, of figuring out what you really want to do with your life, except if you have depression or anxiety or any number of other mental health issues, which means that uni is a time of suffering and problems and failing classes and missing exams. I want to talk to you about a few coping methods for getting through the school year with your sanity intact. One of the first things that you can do is write down all of your assignments. I know that it can be really stressful to kind of look at everything and go, oh my God, I have so many assignments due, there's no way I'm going to get through this semester. But it's not about looking at the overall big picture and getting freaked out. It's about mapping it down day by day so that by the time that assignment comes around, you're prepared for it. You know that it's due. You know the work that's required of it. Uni gives you course outlines and assignment guides and expectations. They tell you what they want. They don't want you to fail, even though it might seem like they do. They really do want you to succeed in the right way. By writing down all of your assignments and mapping it out on a calendar or a desk planner or even on your phone, I'm sure there's definitely apps for keeping track of things like that. It means that you'll be prepared. You won't be blindsided by things coming around the corner. Depression can make it really hard to see a future for yourself. I know that very well. When I was younger, I couldn't imagine actually getting old because I always assumed that I would die young. I couldn't see anything beyond my own suffering. But now that I'm recovered, I have a lot of plans for myself. And not only plans, but actual follow-through lists of ways to get myself there. Which brings me to my next point. Think of your assignments and your school semester. Don't think of the year because it's too hard. Think of one semester, one lot of your courses getting through. Think of the final day of semester as a destination on a map. There are a lot of different ways you can get there. And to continue the analogy, you can go over mountains, you can go through a river, you can take the road, whatever. There are many different paths to getting there. One of the paths is don't write down your assignments, do them at the last minute, like me, and get okay grades or sometimes failing grades because you didn't put the work in. Another way is to map everything out, get overwhelmed, and then stop, do everything last minute, and then get bad grades or not great grades. The way that I would recommend doing it is not just pinpointing when your assignments are due, but actually writing yourself a plan how to do that assignment and when. Let's say you have a 2,000 word essay due in week 6 of the semester, which you find out about in week 1. That gives you 6 weeks to write 2,000 words. If you can break that down into having a word count goal by the end of week 2, week 4, week 5, when to look at your drafts, everything like that, yourself a research time. And the things that you want to research, when it comes time to actually doing your assignments, you're just giving yourself a map. You have given yourself every instruction down to the last right-hand turn of your destination. It's a way for you to take control of your situation and make it work for you. By writing all your assignments down and then by mapping out exactly how you're going to do it, it's really giving you a lot of control in a situation where it may feel like you have none at all. So it's all very well and good to have these pie in the sky kind of dreams and then bringing them into reality of, okay, I need to do this research on this topic and I need to write about this subject and things like that. But as for actually fitting it into your day, only you can know what the best way for you to work is. For example, I work best in the mornings. I really should get up at 6:30 or 7, start working on my assignments and go through to 2 or 3 o'clock, and then finishing my assignment and then having the rest of the day off. Because I don't work best at night. I'm tired and I have less patience and I'm not feeling as enthused. So when you work best. Maybe you're a night owl. Maybe you need to spend the day sleeping and then wake up at 10 o'clock and do a couple of hours on your assignments. However it is, make it work for you. There is no reason that you can't write an assignment at 4 o'clock in the morning if that's when you're at your best, and that's, you don't have work the next day, or you don't have class, or even if you do, maybe you just like getting up super early or working super late. Whatever it is, if you make the situations work for you, for your specific needs, you have a much better chance of following that map that you made for yourself. To sum up, figure out all the dates when your assignments are due, write yourself a plan, write down to the nuance of final drafts and handing it in and everything to give yourself a plan. Plan out when you actually work best and cater it to your needs. If you need to spend the day in bed because you are depressed but you still want to do your assignments, do your assignment in bed. There are so many things that you can do to help yourself succeed even when you don't want to exist. I would love to hear from you. Jump down in the comments and let me know. Do you struggle with depression during the school year? Does it make completing your assignments difficult, or in my case impossible, and I just stopped going or handing in assignments at all? Is there something I can do to help you figure out exactly how you work best, or a way to be depressed but also succeed? Because the two are not mutually exclusive. You can have depression and still have an awesome life. You don't have to recover if you're not able to, or if you don't want to, or whatever. But it doesn't mean that you aren't destined to have a great life. And I am passionate about helping you figure out exactly what that entails. Well, that is it for me today. I hope that you found this helpful. If you want to join us in trying to make your life awesome, hit the subscribe button, jump into the comments, talk to each other, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!